What's going on, everyone? So this is a new spread I'm trying out. See how it works out. I just want to kind of test it out for 3 lucky people. It's a little late, but I was led to do this, so I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the cards, wait for people to come through. And if only 3 come, that's okay. Guardian angels of love and light. Ancestors. Hey, what's going on, Laura? Harlem. What's up, Mel? Okay, so I'm going to announce when I would like you guys to pick your guys' number, and I'll tell you between which gamut of number 1 to 50, depending upon whatever it is. But let me just shuffle the 3 decks here and ground my energy here, and then we'll begin in a bit. Just waiting for people to pop through. Guardian angels of love and light, ancestors lost and known in the seas of time. Using to seek this reading to provide this individual with the clarity and direction as he or she seeks, and please grant me, the reader, the objectivity of the cards. Eliminate every single message as you're meant to be. Guardian angels of love and light. My sister lost and known in the seas of time. Please don't just see this reading. Divine individual. Oh. The clarity and direction. As she seeks. Please grant me, the reader, the objectivity. Read the cards and relate every single message as they're meant to be. Oh, hey Carla, what's going on? Hello, everyone else. Okay, I'm going to shuffle this last deck here, and then we'll begin. So it's this new spread I'm trying out, guys. Basically it's how to leave it behind, you know? I haven't really seen anything like this on YouTube, and we try it out. Spirit presented me with this offer. Well, with this offer for you guys, of course. Get in the middle here of the image. And I thought it was kind of interesting. I was like, okay, Spirit, well, hey. You know, I trust my guides implicitly, so we're going to try it out and see how it is. You know, I don't want to start to record and, you know, the spread wasn't together, or at least it didn't resonate too well, or I may be missing information in the spreads, or in the spread that I have going. I'm not going to really show this spread, but I will show the cards, though, for sure, and, like, the actual positions. But, okay. Hey, Laura. Carla. Okay. So, for the readings, I'm using the Ghosts and Spirits Tarot. Such an underrated deck. This is a beautiful deck, guys. And I'm also using Tarot of the Spirit, and also Tarot Illuminati. Okay. You have to keep on like clicking this to get the comments back up. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna write down the number and show you guys. All right. And if we have a tie for some reason, I'm gonna do it again. You know, we'll keep on going until we get one final person. All right, guys. Pick a number between 1 and 30. Okay, I have the number here. I'm gonna wait a little bit till it catches up. Give it a couple more seconds. Okay, all right, guys, stop picking. Let's see, make sure I kind of got everyone here down. $17. It's kind of backwards, but all right, Laura Winters, congratulations. Sounds weird for me to say that, but all right, Laura Winters, go ahead and let me know your sun sign and your partner's sun sign, or the current relationship that you're currently involved in right now. And I'll start to spread, kind of focus the energy on you. Okay. Father God, what is the current issue at hand regarding Capricorn and Aries? Laura Winters, a Capricorn, and her Aries partner. And remember, guys, I very rarely ever draw cards. I pop cards out. I want Spirit to pick the cards. I don't like to pick the cards. So we'll see what, it may take a little bit of time, but what's meant to be what happened. Father God, what? Okay. And I'll let you guys know in just a second, or I'll let you know, Laura, what the positions are and everything. Father, what is Aries' current position regarding Laura Winters' situation, Father? What is Aries' current energy that they're bringing into this relationship? Where is the Aries at, Father? Okay, we got 2 cards. I'm going to put them back in the deck. I only want 1. Father God, please release that card, Father, which represents Aries' energy as an individual to this relationship, Father. Ooh, they keep picking multiple cards. Okay. I'm going to pick... They want me to pick this card. It's the highest one. Okay. You guys are like, show me the cards. I'll show you guys right now in just a second. Sorry, Laura, 1 second. What is Laura's current energy? Laura the Capricorn, Father. 1 card that specifically shows Laura's energy, Father, regarding the relationship. One card, Father, regarding Laura's energy, Father. Okay. Father, what is in Laura's mind as an individual, Father, regarding the partnership, Father? 3 cards that symbolizes what's in Laura's mind. What's in her mindset? What's crowning her, Father? What is she ruminating over? What are the thoughts? What are the thoughts, Father, that Laura has been thinking and ruminating over, Father, that has led her to such of a decision to want to walk away, Father? Okay, these 2 cards really want to stick out and come out, so I'm going to take them. Then here's the drum roll. The 3 final cards at the bottom are going to be how to diplomatically walk away. Father God, please release up to 3 cards. Exactly 3 cards for how Laura can walk away. Laura the Capricorn can walk away from this relationship, Father. The best method as to which she can walk away, Father. How can Laura the Capricorn walk away, Lord, from this partnership, Father, in the most diplomatic way possible? Okay. Righty. All right, Laura, you ready? Okay. So, the bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles here. All right, Laura, so I want to say the little bit of the relationship, how it's going is trying to figure things out. Like, where do we go from here? What the hell happened? What are our choices? What are our decisions, right? The heart of the matter, or the situation, or the partnership, I should say. Four of Wands reversed. Feeling like almost wasted effort. Almost feeling like trying to lay that layer of foundation down that will be strong enough to support the partnership, but feeling like it just somehow was lost in translation, where it just didn't happen. I'm also picking up that there's a lot of, there's a clash of wills. You guys both wanted separate things, which we normally do in relationships. Just couldn't find that medium, guys. Like, I mean, Laura, I'm sorry, Laura. You know, pertaining to your partnership, you guys couldn't find that medium. You and the Aries just didn't work. Like, you guys just couldn't come to the middle. It was always an argument. It was always who deserves more, who deserves. Okay, I'm kind of picking up, Laura, like, who deserved what? And I want to say that I'm picking up too, Laura, like, there was a lot of keeping score. Kind of like, well, you got your way last time, so let me get my way. And when we start to do that, we can't delegate power like that. That's not how it works. You shouldn't have to do that. Now, your partner's current energy, the Aries, is the Five of Swords. So, he's fighting himself, Laura. Most importantly, he's fighting a battle of one. And there's really no purpose to it. A lot of his motives are kind of self-serving a little bit. They include just him. You know, if you look at the card here, see what's going on here? He's like, yeah, I got all the swords. And look at those people in the background. They're like, okay, they're not even paying attention to him. So what's the point of fighting this battle that just doesn't matter? No one really cares except one individual. It's a very selfish card. A little bit on the sneaky side as well, kind of. Having ulterior motives, you know? Laura, so your current energy is the Queen of Swords here. Reversed. Whenever we have the Queen of Swords reversed, it has to do with words within the environment, just being very critical, being very judgmental, being very... I'm picking up, Laura, like very... You came to a point where you tried to be honest. You tried to have that open line of communication. You tried to understand and tried to come somewhat to an emotional and communicative partnership. You tried real hard, but we can't try harder than the other person, or at least how hard the other person, the second party, is willing to actually go or try. So, Laura, I want to say it's a lot of frustration that built up. And it's also interesting how both of your energies are swords. So I feel, Laura, like your energy was very reactive. Also, Laura, if this is resonating with you, please let me know. You know, go ahead and validate for me. So, yeah, Laura, it was a lot of reacting. And I feel like you kind of picked up a lot of his energy and a lot of what he was projecting onto you. And of course, both of you played into it, because every single partnership, we have to take responsibility for our individual end. And I want to say, Laura, also, right here in your mindset or in your thoughts, we have the Princess of Wands, or the Page of Wands. Reverse, sorry. The Queen of Pentacles, upright. And the Princess of Pentacles reversed, or the Page of Pentacles reversed. Whenever I see any type of page, regardless of suit, you know, the suit follows the type of energy. But whenever I see two pages reversed, this is automatically very stubborn energy. This is energy that just says, I don't want to learn. I don't want to find new ways. And I want to say that, of course, Laura, it wasn't all you. You guys came to a point where you guys couldn't even agree on finances. You guys couldn't even agree on what you wanted to do. What was the plan for next month? What was the plan for next year? How are we going to work together? How are we going, right? How are we going to achieve stability together? And how are we going to apply it? What are we going to build together that's going to solidify this foundation that you guys wanted? That was the reason for it, right? To have each other's backs. I feel like this was the decision. But somehow you guys never got to the 8. You guys never got to the 8 in terms of working on it. It was just like, yeah, okay, Laura, that makes sense. I mean, I hate to say that makes sense, like that's what it was. But the 5 of Swords, that's that type of energy. It really is. So trying to achieve that stability with each other and for it to grow and for it to, I'm picking up too, Laura, that bringing your families together, maybe possibly if you guys had separate, this was maybe your guys' second marriage as individuals or something. I feel like family coming together. And I'm even picking up on in-laws as well. Like kind of family dynamics kind of coming together. I feel like that was a little bit of it as well. But it's more focused on you guys. But it was definitely part of it. But yeah. Okay. So I'm not trying to make these very, very long, guys, because I want to get through 2 people as well. But I'll give as much time as I can. So, Laura, how to diplomatically walk away. And I haven't even seen the cards yet. The 6 of Wands. With the Lovers reverse. And the Queen of Cups reverse. All right, Laura. So, how to diplomatically walk away. You guys are going to have to forgive each other. You guys are going to have to say and own up to what you guys have done. You know, and what you guys have contributed to. And I feel, Laura, like if and when you guys come to that point when you guys can freely admit your guys' individual parts in this, that's when the understanding will come in. Because then when you guys come to the point when you guys say, okay, I contributed this, okay, we both played into this, we both, you know, it takes 2 to tango. You guys are going to understand each other a lot more. You guys are then going to develop an understanding of where it went wrong down the line. Because I feel like through this reading, the reason why you guys maybe did not achieve the 4 of Wands, you know, in terms of that first layer of foundation, maybe also not getting married, maybe calling off the engagement, I don't know, something to that effect I'm kind of getting. You guys didn't reach there because you guys didn't understand each other. You guys didn't understand each other where you guys were mentally, physically, emotionally. You guys are on 2 separate pages. And I feel like maybe you guys made okay, this is funny. My guides are telling me, Laura, that you guys are really good about making decisions for each other, but not for your guys' selves, for the better of you two. And you guys struggled with that. I really feel like there was it was a clash of wills, you know, and almost I want to say it came to a point where it was like, I want to do this, and then all of a sudden one you then rebutted back, well, I want to do this. And it was just the exact opposite. It was keeping score. It was who can hurt each other the most, and it was just get back kind of. And why I'm saying that is because the Queen of Cups reverses here. You know, this is not very positive energy. This is manipulative energy, but it's keeping it within the environment. It's keeping it alive. So, Laura, how to walk away diplomatically is having better understanding of each other. But it's going to take you guys being emotionally honest, and it's also going to take you guys being vulnerable in front of each other. You both have to do it together, and you both have to make the decision for each other that you guys must now separate. It can change in the future. It's possible. The future is very fluid. We don't know what's to come. But if you guys really, what brought you guys together was love, you know, up to a certain point. Like that's what was the basis of it. So love each other enough to be vulnerable with each other, both of you together, admit your wrongs so you guys can understand each other, and then go your separate ways. It's the most diplomatic way of doing it. Understanding and giving each other that closure that you guys need. Laura, try and make the decision for you guys that's going to better you guys as individuals. Okay? All right, Laura, I hope that resonated with you. All right. Okay, that's funny that you said stuck, because, I mean, I just shuffled the deck right now. The 8 of Swords was like the 3rd or 4th card at the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. Okay. So, Here we go. All right, guys. Pick a number between 20 and 80. Between 20 and 80. Thank you, Laura, for joining me tonight. Okay, let's see. So far, let me see the numbers here. $77, $36, $48, $46, $46, $56. Okay, stop picking, guys. I want the two individuals that picked number 56, because the number 63. The two individuals that picked 56. Let's start again. I'm going to completely cross this out. It's crossed out. The two individuals that picked 56, I want to say that was the number? Yeah, 56. Pick a number between 1 and 15. So it was Jennifer and Dime, I want to say that's how you pronounce your name. So Jennifer and Dime, pick a number between, I said 1 and 15. Okay, I got yours, Jennifer. Dime, that's how you pronounce your name, I'm sorry. 1 and 15. Okay. All right, Dime. There we go. Okay. Dime, pick a number between 1 and 15. Real quick for me. Between 1 and 15. My Libra's going off. I just want to be fair. Okay, you picked 12, Dime. Okay, Jennifer. It was 7. Okay. Yay, Jennifer. Okay. So, what's going on, Jennifer? Tell me your sun sign and your partner's sun sign. Okay, Jennifer, so you're a Pisces and a Gemini moon. I just need your birth sign, your birth month, your sun sign, and then your partner's. Because I see Pisces, Gem, Moon. Oh, he's Pisces, Scorpio, Moon. Okay. Oh, you guys are both Pisces. Okay. All right, the two Pisces. The double fish. Okay. Jennifer, real quick for me, can you give me your partner's name so I can decipher the energies? James, okay. Okay, that was the heart of the matter. All right. Father, can you give me James the Pisces? Father, what's his current energy, Lord, pertaining to the partnership? Father, what is his current energy, Father, pertaining to this partnership with Jennifer, Lord. Okay, this card wanted to pop. Father, what is Jennifer, the Pisces current energy? Yeah, this deck, the cards pop real quick, so. Father, can you tell me what is in Jennifer's mind, Father, pertaining to the relationship, Lord? What was she ruminating over? What were some of the thoughts and the actions that brought her and led her to this decision, Father? Okay, one more base card. All right. Father God, can you please release 3 cards, Father, that has to do with how Jennifer can diplomatically walk away, Father, from this partnership, Father. Give advice, anything that you feel she needs. How can she walk away from this partnership, Father? One more card, Lord. One more card, Father, pertaining to how she can diplomatically. All right. Alrighty. All right, Jennifer. So, you guys come into the reading, or at least you, I should say, since this is more for you. The Moon card here. There was information being withheld. I feel like you didn't know whether you were coming or going. And also, Jennifer, comment as well, so if it's resonating with you. You don't know if you were coming or going sometimes. You didn't know what was the truth. I feel like there was a blurred line between what the truth was and what it could possibly have been. And the fact that what it kind of was and what it possibly could have been, that's what led you to kind of not really believe too much after a while. You know, I feel like, you know, a lot of James's actions kind of led you to believe that. And it's funny, I mean, not funny, I keep saying that, but ironic enough that the Moon card is representative of Pisces. You know, so maybe both of you kept things from each other. You know, I feel like it developed over time. It wasn't something that happened overnight. There was a lot of emotion involved. And also, I'm also picking up to maybe purging. One of you guys kind of expressing how you felt, and then the other kind of just dismissing it, and kind of it kind of brought about maybe bitterness, a little bit of resentment. So the heart of the matter here is the Brother of Water reversed, or we can look at that as the Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, that has to do with manipulative energy. Someone coming in and using someone else's emotions against them. Playing off of each other's weaknesses, I want to say. Just knowing those buttons to press, what to say at a specific time that would get an expected response. But it was done in a very, I want to say, skillful manner, but not skillful in a positive sense. Kind of more like tactful. Also maybe, or intactful, I should say. It was just done in a very sneaky, covert way of manipulating each other's energies. Never could tell if he was being truthful or being secretive. And that left you feeling like, well, what the hell is the truth? Like, am I telling the truth? Like, am I the truth? Or is he the truth? What is the truth? I feel like you guys kind of lost the meaning of the relationship because it just got so secretive, or it just got withholding information. His current energy that's coming in is the Ace of Cups reversed. He didn't want to offer his cup honestly, not all the way. I'm also picking up, Jennifer, that James wanted to, how can I say it? Allow only a certain amount of liquid to come out of his cup at a time. Like, I feel like it was like the rules of opposition. You know, it was like, look but don't touch, touch but don't taste, taste but don't swallow. Like, one of those things, and you were just like, what are we doing? Like, what? It was like, it became a game almost. Like a game of, how far he could take you, how far you could take him almost. So your energy is the Brother of Fire or the Knight of Wands. You see the Knight of Wands here for you? And it is upright. So I want to say that you did try. Jennifer, I want to say that you also try new ways of doing things. Since we're all adults here, I want to say maybe even try new sexually things. Like, new sexually sounds weird. You try new things in the bedroom as well. Maybe try to just spice it up. And you tried a lot to seek ways of improving the relationship, or at least trying to figure something out that would work, different methods. I also want to say, like, you maybe were speaking to his friends too, or maybe his close family members to try and gain some insight, some understanding, something, you know, like just to try something new. But you did try. And sometimes that's all that we can do. I always say, you know, we can try for the rest of our lives, but it's all we can really do sometimes in certain partnerships. You know, it's an even amount of give and take, an even amount of reciprocity. The other has to give you not maybe the same quantity, you know, as long as it's quality, it's, you know, it's of intention, with the same intention, you know. It has to be an even amount, because when you start taking more than you're giving, that's greed. And then when you start, you know, accepting someone taking more than they're giving, that's enabling, you know, it's just all bad at that point. But I do see that you did try, and I want to say that he denied you his cup. Like, he only poured so much out, Jennifer, and he was like, that's it. That's all I have. And you're like, you're lying. There's a lot more liquid in that cup. Yeah. So what was in your mindset during this time, or what brought you to this decision? We have the 10 of Cups here, upright. The 6 of Wands reversed, similar to the last reading. And the Father, or the King of Wands. I find that this card's popping out a lot. The 6 of Fire, or the 6 of Wands reversed. When I see this card, it's not given the respect that you earned. Not being recognized for the things that you have done. Which leads me to, you know, just say concisely, lack of understanding of who you are. I feel like it was on both ends. You kind of didn't understand what's going on with him. And then he maybe didn't understand what's going on with you, which is why he pulled away. And then you pulled away. And then it just, you know, it was like a diversion eventually within the relationship. I also feel that he did, and at the beginning of the relationship, he did, I want to say, he had some hope in it. And you did too. Like, you really thought that it was going to be something great. I mean, hey, double Pisces, right? Like, why not? But I feel like you guys placed a lot of expectation on each other, and when you guys couldn't really meet or set the bar, touch that bar, you guys became a little bit discouraged, and I feel like maybe that's where the communication kind of ceased a little bit. You guys stopped being honest with each other, because I feel like you guys were kind of down on each other as individuals, saying, okay, I couldn't reach that. But was the bar set too high, you know? Because it's one thing to not be able to reach the bar, but you try. But if your partner sets the bar way too high, knowing that it's unrealistic, that's not fair as well. That's setting you up for failure, and that's just, you know, not understanding each other, not doing things diplomatically. But I do feel like it was okay at the beginning. You guys did have hope, and you were like, this is the one for sure. But it just, like I said, I feel a lack of confidence you guys had in each other, and as individuals, not being able to meet each other where you guys would want to. And it was like a domino effect, and it happened over and over and over and over, and it was just like, it became like that. And then I want to say here with the Father of Fire, or the King of Wands, you did try, Jennifer. Like, I want to say you guys did find some success a little bit. I feel like there was a little bit of creation that happened. And it did happen, and it seemed like it was okay. But I feel, Jennifer, at the end of the day, you ended up being more putting it into practice, having consistency with it. And I feel like he kind of veered off and he slacked off, and that's when he was saying, you know, okay, I'm going to take my cut back. I feel. Now, Jennifer, how to walk away diplomatically? You have the 10 of Wands here. Queen of Cups reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. You're going to have to give to yourself, Jennifer, and him as well, in terms of understanding why things happened, why you guys as individuals, or even if you guys can come together and do it, what was the intention behind it? Okay, I'm really picking up, Jennifer, your guys' past as children. Maybe your relationship with your mother. It had to do, or maybe seeing the dynamics of your parents' partnership. Seeing how that played out. Seeing how, I'm really picking up trying, but just not working. Not being able to meet the goal, not being able to meet the other's expectation. But I feel like they were unrealistic a little bit. And even with maybe you guys as individuals with your guys' parents. Seeing that role and seeing that cycle of, you know, we were almost there. We almost made it, you know, but almost is, you know, sometimes never enough. And I just feel as though it really became a burden on you guys as individuals. It became a job where it was like, okay, well, you guys woke up and you're like, okay, well, what's on the list today to complete? You know, it became very autopilot. It became very studious, I feel. And then the passion wasn't there any longer. Then it became a burden. It was just like, I feel like one day, Jennifer, you woke up and you were like, what the hell am I doing? Like, why are we doing this? Why? We shouldn't have to try so hard, you know? And I feel, Jennifer, like it's best to walk away by now giving to yourself and you understanding for you why you allowed it to go as far as it did and why you allowed yourself to be in emotional turmoil for so long, but yet still sticking to the partnership, knowing that it was going to lead to the Ten of Wands. It was going to lead to carrying the burden, but ignoring that side of your emotion. It's almost like sticking with it, sticking to the relationship, almost like loyalty to a fault, I feel, Jennifer. But now it's time for you to look and examine that within your life. It's you go deep. Go with your parents. Go with maybe even your aunts, your uncles. Find a common theme. All right, Jennifer, I hope that resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't want to make this video too long here. Yeah, you see at the bottom of the deck, after the Moon card, Jennifer, the Eight of Wands, things moving really fast and just sometimes losing track of the small details, not paying attention to the small details because being so focused on moving forward. Yeah, see, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Jennifer, this was a karmic relationship for you and for him as well. But I feel like you guys learned something from it. I feel like the parent thing, or the parent aspect of looking at your guys' parents and their dynamics, it helped break some kind of karmic cycle for you guys. Okay, Jennifer. All right, guys. So this is the last one. Nicole, we're not doing any questions right now. We're just picking, I'm trying this new spread out with you guys. So we're picking numbers, but we have one more left because we already did two. So guys, everyone pick a number between 50 and 70. Okay, I wrote mine down. Between 50 and 70, guys. Let it go for a little bit longer. I really do want to thank you guys for joining me. It's a little late. Spirit was just like, get up and do this. And I was like, my God, dude, it's like 11:30 at night. Okay, I'll let it go for about 10 more seconds. All right, guys, go ahead and stop. Let me review the numbers. All right, it's between, but it's, you know, between Carla and Akulma. I'm sorry. Yeah. Akumla. Akumla, you actually got it because it's 68. Carla, you chose what, 60, was it 66? Actually, you know what? Yeah, 68. Okay, I lied. Okay, yeah, there it goes. Akumla and Carla. Pick a number between, because you guys are both right there in the center, 2 away. Pick a number between 20 and 40. Okay, Akulma, you won. It's 31. Sorry, Carla. You stuck in there, though. You guys are really close. All right, Akulma. I'm sorry if that's how you pronounce it. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it right. Okay, go ahead and send your sun sign and your partner's sun sign. All right, Libra and Sag. Okay. Father God, what's the heart of the matter for this Libra and Sag couple, Father? What is the heart of the matter, Lord? What's the heart of the matter? Okay, I think that wants to pop out. Father God, what was Sagittarius' energy, Father, regarding this partnership, Lord? One card that represents Sagittarius' energy, Father. Sagittarius' energy. Father, what was Libra's energy within this spread, Father? Please release that one card. Show representative of Libra's energy, Father. One card. Right. Father, please release 3 cards showing Libra's mindset. Father, what was in Libra's mindset? One more card, Father, to complete 3 cards. Pick that one card, Father. One more card, Father, to complete. It was Libra's mindset that led to this decision, Father. What was she ruminating over, Father? One more card, please. All right. Okay. Father, please release 3 cards for how Libra can walk away diplomatically. How can Libra walk away diplomatically from this relationship, Father? What has Libra learned, Father? What is there yet to learn for Libra? Right. So I haven't seen these cards. Sometimes they pop out face down. Sometimes they don't. But I'm gonna call you Libra, okay? Libra, yours actually were face down. Okay, so bottom of the deck, the King of Cups here. I'm really trying to understand each other emotionally. Really trying to gain that emotional connection. Something of substance. Something that could last. Something that was maintained. Something that was consistent throughout the relationship. That was very important. That was the goal. That's how you guys were coming into this energy. The heart of the matter here is the 10 of Wands here. So I want to say that this card has to do with, in this position, once again, carrying the burden. It became a burden. It became a job. It became... It wasn't... I feel like I'm picking up like it wasn't really about love anymore. It was kind of about how hard are we going to try and who's going to try the hardest and who's going to try the least or do the least so that... Okay, sorry, I'm not finishing my sentences, but I feel as though, Libra, you both maybe didn't want to leave. So one of you were just kind of waiting on the other to kind of leave or make that decision because you guys both weren't really sure. And while waiting through that period, more happened and less mattered, and it just became a burden. It became a heavy thing to carry. Maybe it still is for you, Libra. Your partners are Sagittarius' energy. The moon card reversed. He may have Pisces in his chart, or he may have water, his rising Venus or maybe moon. I'm just assuming he, but Sagittarius. Deception being indicated from you, I want to say, or maybe Sagittarius saw the deception from you, Libra. That could have been it as well. I'm feeling like because you guys waited around for the other to make the move, you guys were very suspicious of each other's activity. You guys were very suspicious of each other's plans. Oh, he does have Pisces in his chart. Okay, it is he. Yeah, so I feel like there was a lot of there's a lot of unfinished business. There's a lot of it's more of what was not said and what was supposed to be said during the relationship. But it's more of ruminating for you, Libra, over what didn't I say? Don't throw that on you where it's like, I mean, I'm not saying completely be oblivious in terms of, or just don't take your end of the responsibility. Of course, you should. But don't, because you don't have an answer, don't say, oh, what could I have done better? Like, why is it my fault? Don't turn it around on you. I'm a Libra ascendant. I understand about being fair, and I do it on an unconscious, in a very unconscious way. But we Libras tend to do that. We'll throw it on ourselves and say, okay, what did I do that was just so bad? Why was it my fault? Don't take all of the responsibility because that's not fair. And speaking of that, Libra, your current energy is the Chariot here. The Chariot, you could have Cancer in your chart possibly, or maybe a Cancer was involved, or maybe he has Cancer in his chart. Cancer has, the Chariot has a lot to do, guys, with accepting things for what they are. Taking the bad and the good, putting them together, but having a balance between them so that those two horses or those two entities can pull that chariot at an even pace. Because if it's not balanced, right? If the bad and the good is not balanced, it's going to be an uneven pull, and eventually, instead of it, walking from like parallel, it's going to veer off like that. And before you know, you have two damn horses here, and then your chariot splits. It's moderation. It's acceptance. Accepting the bad, accepting the good, putting it together, and having an even amount of it, and having an understanding, most importantly. Forgiving your guys' self and each other. That's what's really important. So that was your current energy, Libra. Let's see. What's in your mindset? We have the Magician reversed with the Knight of Pentacles here, reversed. With, very interesting, with, if I can grip this card, Jesus. God, I cannot grip this card today. With the Queen of Pentacles here. So, just want to show you guys all the cards. Okay, when I see this, was in your mindset, Libra, because of it. You realize that there was a lot of sneakiness going on. There was a lot of trickiness going on. There was not having confidence in each other, in the other, I feel. Not having that confidence in saying that my partner has me, he or she, they got me. Like, I'm okay. You started to see the holes in their stories. You started to see that they became and they embodied somewhat or something of a trickster, someone who lacked balance, someone who lacked reasoning. You saw the declination of like I'm also picking up randomly the respect level like just diminished. And I think that's why you got the Chariot reversed. You couldn't trust what was going on. And I mean, I don't want to say it makes sense why the Ten of Wands was, you know, the main energy or the heart of the matter, because I don't want to say that in any reading, but it's kind of coinciding a little bit. And with the Queen of Pentacles upright and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, I really do feel like with these two energies here, this Queen of Pentacles card is like, you know, bugger today. Okay. With these two cards here, this was on the partner side, and then this was on your side, Libra. I feel when I see this, it was, Libra, you really tried to apply to the environment. You tried to maintain it. You said what you were going to do, you know, and you met your end of the deal, or you at least met 90% of it. But I feel like with your partner, with Sag, it was a lot of empty promises. Well, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to plan this. I'm picking up like he had a lot of the great ideas, but you were the only one who implemented them. And it became somewhat of a joke. And I feel like that's why the Magician, you know, reversed is here, because you were like, is Sag playing me? Is he really playing me? Like, taking you for a fool? But you held your end of the deal up though, Libra. You really did. You tried. And you put the effort in. So your slate's clean. This was just stubborn ass energy. This is just, I'm going to come in when I come in, and that's just what it is. This is manipulating someone to see what you can get out of them. Very slow, very being focused on one thing and one thing only, whatever that may be for you, Libra and Sag, for you guys' relationship. Okay, video's getting a little long. How to walk away, Libra, diplomatically. We have the Seven of Cups reversed with the Three of Wands and the King of Swords reversed. Okay, when I see this here, let's see, I want to take another quick little look. Don't beat yourself up, Libra, for making the wrong decision or for feeling like you made the wrong decisions throughout the relationship. Because with the Three of Wands here, you tried. You did. You actually put a lot into play. You did what you were supposed to do. You know, it may not have been all perfect, nor is it supposed to. You may have slacked off on a couple things, for sure. Yeah. But I feel like you put in way more. And what ended up happening was, Libra, like, when you saw that maybe some of Sag's givings were maybe there, and then some weren't, you saw that dualistic way of like, Sag gave a little bit, and then they just stopped. They gave maybe a little tiny bit, they met you halfway a little bit, and then they stopped. So then you were like, okay, I'm going to call bullshit. Like, you just don't want to do it. You don't want to work on this partnership because it would be different if it was out of his control, if like he was like literally physically disabled or something where he couldn't do it. But he was completing some things. So he was, the scales, you know, he was messing with your scales, and he was giving a little bit and then taking, and then giving a little bit and taking, and then just deserting and then coming and going. It was bullshit. It was the back and forth. That's really what it was. And with the King of Swords here, I mean, you got mad, Libra. You got real upset. And I want to say that I'm picking up like it got real petty. I like to say it got real VH1. It did. Like, it got real bad. Like, the communication, the disrespect led to, it was at an all-time high. It was just disrespectful. Completely. It was. So the best way to walk away, Libra, I want to say, is to learn from this experience in terms of don't beat yourself up for the decisions. But Libra, you can't be the only one putting in effort. When you see that you're the only one putting in effort, and especially if you see that your partner is only giving 10% and then not wanting to give the other 90%, that's an immediate red flag. That's to say, we're going to cut it. It's not where they want, you know, where is it? What's that saying? It's not where they're at. It's where they want to be. And I feel like that's exactly what it is. And all it's going to do is you're going to manifest and manifest and manifest and manifest the best that you can, Libra. But it's not only you. It's a partnership. You both have to give. Compromise, you know. Like promise. You guys have to both make the promise together to come together. Whenever you compromise, Libra, you know about balance. It's all about you both give something up. It's the fairest way of doing it. You have to meet each other halfway. But the disrespect just got way too high. It was, words were exchanged. It was very disrespectful, very berating, very judgmental. It was just, you guys tore each other apart with your words. It was just really bad. To sum it all up, Libra, that's how you guys came into the reading, was the King of Cups here. It started off great. It started off wonderful, lovey-dovey. Honeymoon stage was great, you know, but then the Five of Wands. Strife, conflict, not being able to continue moving forward, clash of wills. You both fighting for something that was completely different, and then you guys ended up not understanding why you guys were fighting in the first place. And Four of Cups reversed. An opportunity was missed because you guys were looking at what wasn't there versus what was there to salvage. Okay, that concludes everything, guys. It's a little longer than I expected it to be, but I hope everyone enjoyed their little reading there. It's a little... I would really appreciate it, guys. Anyone who is here, if you guys can comment for me after this is over and it's uploaded, and tell me how it resonated with you. And you guys can go into detail too as well. I would really appreciate the feedback. Maybe how much of it resonated with you. So if needed be, I can use this in the future, you know, to help other people and to gain perspectives of people's relationships, the complexes of them in a sense. So maybe even words of encouragement or even words of criticism, you know, as long as it's appropriate, guys, and it comes from a good place, I will never take any disrespect to it. What maybe can improve, maybe what position, just your general overall thoughts. What you liked about it, what you didn't, what you can add, what you can let go, you know, so we can work together on this spread and we can make it, you know, as strong as it can be so it resonates with the majority of people so we can all help people ascend, and that's what the goal to ultimately really is. Okay, everyone, I'd like to thank everyone for being with me tonight. Hope everyone has a great night. It's a little late, but yeah, everyone, God bless and love and light.